Assalamu alaikum. This is a hibiscus bonsai, which is kind of new to my collection. Today I'm going to be repotting it and getting it into some nice bonsai soil. Ooh. Start off, got my root rake, and what I'm going to do is, there's a bit of moss on here, but see, look how dense this is, bro. Dude, it's like actual clay. Looks like the previous owner has just used backyard soil. I'm just rotating the tree around, scraping in a radial direction. Some roots are breaking off, but that's actually okay because you want the roots to be kind of coming out in a radial pattern around the tree, perpendicular to the trunk. So any crossing roots will just get ripped off by this rake, but the majority of them will stay on, so it's fine. Oh, some spider web along there. So you can see some of the finer roots getting ripped off. Now, we do want to keep those finer roots, but not all of them. Now, you turn it over and just kind of loosening up the soil. Dude, see, look, this root is all rotten through. Look at that. The soil's so damp, man. I think this tree, look at all these rotten roots. Dude. These are rough, bro. But, what? This new soil, dude. Look at this. That's all matted, dead roots. Lovely. Anyway. Whoa. Chunks of bark in here. Man, this tree is not going to know what to even hit it once it gets its roots into bonsai soil. The roots that go out and straight down, I'm going to come in horizontally and just snip them off, which will encourage new roots to grow out of that cut point. That one is nice, but it goes too deep. No. Whoa, this guy's huge. That one can go radial, but some of these are really, really dead. Like black and dry. Look at this one. That was like dead wood, man. Coming with my handy dandy pruners. This root's going straight down. Gone. I'm gonna start filling up this pot with our little drainage screen. See that? Bonsai mix. Start filling up. See, this bonsai mix is exactly like the Bunnings succulent and cacti mix. I'm gonna make a little mound in the middle of the pot. And then try and keep the roots out. I am going to move the tree a little bit towards the back, but nowhere near as much as it was initially. Just checking the roots. Alright, let's start filling it in, but as I fill it in, I might lift the tree up a little. this. And now what I'm doing is I'm just working the soil in between the roots. So there are no air pockets. See how I'm lifting up the tree a little as I'm working. So the roots are going down, flowing down off the trunk and into the soil. Trying to get rid of the air pockets. More soil. Alright. I'm going to start working it down like this. Tree's getting more and more stable in the pot. You don't want to cram the soil down because obviously you want it to be airy, not airy, but not super compact in the pot. I'm just using a popsicle stick or a pop stick to work the soil in. You can use anything like chopstick or the end of some scissors or even the end of a root rake. That's looking pretty good. Now normally I would either wire this tree in to secure it or put a couple of rocks on top, but it's pretty, it's pretty secure in the pot. I might grab 1 or 2 rocks. Okay, there we go. All nice and tidy. It's beautiful. Still need to trim, but it's looking nice. I mean, it looked a lot more natural when it had moss and like things like that. But you know, it'll come back in time. So it's secure, but it's not like if we get a strong wind, we want it to stay in the pot, and I haven't wired it down. So what I'm going to do is just put a couple of rocks there and there, like that. And then until the roots kind of like grow into the soil a bit, and then you can just take the rocks off. Shouldn't take too long. But now, the fun part, the slightly cleaner part, when you're not covered in dirt all the time, we get to do some trimming. Yeah. And what I'm going to do, first things first, I'm going to take some of these old stumps off with my rusty branch pruners. It's all dead wood anyway. Oh, not all of it, there's a bit of living tissue here. Like that. Nice cut, and then here. Kind of wiggling the tree around a bit. Stay. And then I'm going to take off some of these branches that are going into the center. So that guy and that guy. Couple of these damaged leaves off. Now it looks like this has actually been recently trimmed, like just a hedge trim or a top trim, and cut right back to there. But I'm actually going to take it back further than that, because you don't want this really long straight branch that doesn't really taper or anything like that. So I am going to take it down to an outward facing leaf, like here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Take off this stump. And outward facing leaf there. I'm even going to take this lower branch right down. Kind of want it to be goes, there's another dead stump here that can come off. Goes 1 into 2 there. And then gets really kind of complex up here. This is too long. And then there's like 1, 2, there's too many branches coming off the same spot. So that one's gotta go. That one goes to the middle of the tree, so that one's gotta go. And that goes to the middle of the tree, so that one's gotta go. These two branches here are kind of very parallel to each other. I don't know if I need both of them. The direction of that going. There. There. That's gotta go. Yeah, so those two parallel branches, I think the one higher up has got to go. Bye. And then shorten that one. That one even further. And that one. He's going mad. Even further. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Leaves off. Bro, the last guy cut this was so savage. He's just cut through the leaves as well. That's a hedge prune and a half by that. Okay, there's a branch sticking straight up here. Goodbye. That one's kind of sticking straight up as well. But I don't actually mind that one. This one's coming directly at the viewer. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it. Alright, there it is. The hibiscus, mysterious hibiscus. Okay, so this is the front, or as close to it as I kind of thought. Maybe just there. So that's the front. Going to the left side. The back. The right side. And then back around to the front. And I think the front may change in the future. But for now, that is it. So, thanks so much for watching my mysterious hibiscus video. Hopefully it survives the repot okay. I think I left enough root on there for it to do so. And I'll update you on this guy in the coming months. But yeah, probably won't prune it now for a good while. Maybe another 6 months or so. Or maybe before, when all the leaves fall off. At the end of winter, I can see the branch structure more easily, so I might do it then. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.